working for you. KOMO 4 News starts right now.
Cracks in security that could put any community in danger.
That is a time bomb ready to go off.
Tonight, a Problem Solvers undercover investigation exposes the potential for terror on the tracks.
We found trains left abandoned and still running, so anyone can access them and the chemicals they carry.
KOMO 4's Liz Roca is here with the results of her months-long investigation. Liz?
Well, Dan and Mary, we want to make it very clear tonight, this story is not intended to scare you. Instead, the Problem Solvers aim to blow the whistle on a practice we believe puts your safety and homeland security at risk. Thousands of miles of track, most of it unguarded.
It's all there to be done.
10,000-ton trains, hundreds of thousands of gallons of hazardous chemicals.
It's just a matter of time. If it's loaded with hazmat, it's not going to be good.
That is a time bomb ready to go off.
In the wrong hands, there is so much potential for harm.
Anybody can walk inside those cabs.
So why did the Problem Solvers find so many trains for the taking?
They seem not to have any concern for the safety of the train or the ability for anyone to get on them and move them.
2 a.m. in the heart of a small eastern Washington town. A Burlington Northern train rolls to a stop and is left by its crew. There is no security. The Problem Solvers climb on board. The locomotive is unlocked, the engine running, and the key, called a reverser, is inside. The attached tank cars hold sulfuric acid, a powerful corrosive that can burn on contact and release toxic vapors. Yet on this night, the running train will sit here for 6 hours, a vulnerable target idling alone, just 30 miles from a city of nearly 500,000 people.
I hate to say it, but left unattended running like this, these are a potential weapon of mass destruction.
There's so many possibilities out there.
John, a Burlington Northern engineer, is risking his job to expose what he believes is a gaping hole in national security. Are there trains left unattended every day?
Every single day, 24/7, there's a train somewhere left unattended. And some of them for many hours.
It would be so easy for someone to get one moving and rolling.
Joe, a veteran engineer, says the railroad's longtime practice of leaving locomotives unlocked, running, and unguarded is tempting fate.
This has been a concern of all of the members of the working force for a long time, the safety of these trains.
How real is this threat?
It's very real. Could happen any day.
This liquid gas explosion is the result of a slow-speed train rear-ending a single tank car in an Arkansas rail yard. Police dashcam video shows a deputy running full throttle to get away from this spreading ball of fire.
Hey, get the hell up out of here.
So why did the Problem Solvers find this Burlington Northern train idling, unguarded, just miles from one of our state's major oil refineries? Its tank cars are loaded with liquid petroleum gas, its crew gone, its locomotive unlocked, and the key readily available.
It could sit out there for hours, 8-10 hours.
During our months-long investigation, the Problem Solvers boarded running trains even in broad daylight. This one, again, just miles from a refinery, loaded with liquid petroleum gas.
If they were to collide with any other train or tip over and break open, they could kill and maim thousands of people.
So that's at night.
At night.
Inside a locomotive.
Yet when we showed our undercover video to Burlington Northern officials,
so that's the reverser. That's the key. It's in the cab.
How do I know that's an actual reverser?
Railway spokesman Gus Malonis refused to believe it had been so easy to board their trains.
After seeing the video, what concerns do you have?
I'd want to know, is this a legit video? Who was in the locomotive? Was that actually a reverser?
Our qualified and experienced engineers assure you this video is real. The railroad assures us they have ways to stop an intruder from moving these unattended trains.
We have monitors, we have detectors, we have sensors. All eyes are on the railroad at all times.
But the problem solvers never saw any eyes on these running trains left unlocked. And the engineers who pilot them every day insist they could never be stopped fast enough to prevent disaster.
Man, they go as far to their destination or to where they met another train.
And it wouldn't be hard for anyone to move one of these trains in the path of an oncoming train and not only kill the crew members, but the community too.
Terrorists could get this. They could do so much. They could kill so many people.
Minnesota Attorney Bill Jungbauer has confronted Burlington Northern about the possibilities before.
So is it true to say you have not evaluated the potential risks of leaving running locomotives unattended?
The problem solvers dug up this deposition from an unrelated lawsuit. Burlington Northern Trainmaster Doug Kaiser admits the company has never done a security test.
So I have not evaluated the risk.
Management knows about this. Management has been warned about this, and they don't seem to do anything about it.
Is it impossible? Is that scenario impossible?
Nothing is impossible, but it's extremely highly unlikely.
What do you think it's going to take?
A catastrophe. It always is. That's the way it always seems to happen. It has to take something really bad to do something that could have been preventative.
Now, our investigation is already getting results. We brought our findings to the Federal Railroad Administration. The oversight agency has now launched a formal investigation into what we found. But Dan and Mary, so far, the railroad is not saying that they're going to change any of their practices. Surprising.
Wow. Thank you very much, Liz.
You're welcome.